passing that Matthäus gives the Germans, Trevor. No better example than that one. Here he is again. And he's got a man through again. This is Dole. Stoppage time. Still Dole. And Riedler! And a goal for Germany! Beautifully made by one Lazio player for the other. And Matthäus' prompting in that attack was also instrumental, but the scorer is Riedler from a cross by his clubmate Dole in stoppage time at the end of the first half, and Chris Woods was absolutely exposed. The ball is played by Matthäus. They've just stayed onside according to the referee and linesman. Dole is in round the back. Riedler finds a position now in the centre, and two defenders are drawn towards the ball, and he's on his own at the far post with another one standing still, Trevor.
Well, Dole does well here, twists and turns, shapes to play it one way with his right, comes back onto his left, clips the perfect ball over the two at the near post. Tony Dorigo caught behind.
Moller. Germans certainly looking to get in behind the fullbacks with diagonal runs from their front players. It's really what Dole did on the build-up to the goal. Here he is now on the right. Hessler. You can count the passes in this move. Here's Effenberg. Riedler. And still Riedler. Oh, and it was a good attempt to chip Chris Woods. Flat looking for Smith coming in on it. Oh, and Dixon came in there and hit a beauty. It was a screamer from the Arsenal fullback. And Bodo Ilkner again shows what a good reaction keeper he is.
I think he got a nasty deflection as well. I think Bramer it was who shut Dixon down, and he followed up and hit it very well, but it just probably came at a nice height in the end for to tip it over.
Now, can Salako produce a better corner? He's got Smith facing him and Pallister just behind him. Back again to Salako. And it's once more Dixon. Has he got Stephen in here? Salako. Smith's in there with Ilkner. And Pallister.
You see Lee Dixon hit the shot outside of his foot, comes off the back of Bramer's heel, and probably dropped a bit kindly for the goalkeeper, and he was able to tip it over.
Effenberg. Matthäus. Hessler now going from right to left. Bramer. Curls one in. Oh, and Chris Woods made a superb save from Riedler. Otherwise, it was 2-0, and perhaps England would have been out of it. The goalkeeper responded really well. You could tell from the expression on Riedler's face just how deprived he felt there. It's a great ball by Andreas Bramer, isn't it, Trevor?
Magnificent, and in fact, Riedler's just got a yard on Pallister. Volleys point blank.
Paul Stewart and Paul Merson about to make their full England debuts. It's going to be a double substitution after the free kick. Oh, the defender in the way of his keeper, Dorigo, flicked on, and the header is saved in the end. David Platt getting the final touch for England. Pallister, Lineker. Gets it back from Merson. Smith lays it wide to the Arsenal colleague. In comes Stewart with the header. Oh, it's going to come to Platt. And Ilkner stays well spread again. Paul Stewart had a hand in it, though. Riedler up for it. Mateus! Well, what a fine piece of football. Beautiful strike by Mateus. And a fully extended save by the England goalkeeper, Chris Woods, who's having quite a good night, to say the least. Oh, that was beautifully volleyed, wasn't it? Right over the ball, and just look at that from Woods. And now Hessler. Oh, it's a very, very good turn by Klinsmann. And Germany win at Wembley for the third time. It's the first defeat in the managerial career with England for Graham Taylor in his 13th match. Unlucky for England, beaten by a goal at the end of the first half. But all in all, the difference in experience between the two teams reflected in the performance of Lothar Matthäus, surely the man of the match, on the occasion of his 89th cap for Germany.
Butcher is forward for the free kick on the far side. Mabbutt is waiting to come in as well. Mariner made the early run. And this morning at the England training session, Don Howe, the coach, was working hard on those free kicks. Mariner, the man to make the first run in, as Wilkins seizes the chance to play the ball early, and Mariner appeared to claim a corner with some justification. Armstrong looks wide for Ricky Hill. Mabbutt outside him. That's Hill into Regis. The chest off was for Wilkins. It was the ambition of Ray Wilkins' father to see him play, or rather to lead an England team at Wembley. And how sad it is that as Ray Wilkins has this shot, his father George is not yet well enough to be here. He's been in hospital recently, but he is watching on television tonight, I gather. And Ray was certainly well up with the forwards there. Little Meyer was in there with the flick. Armstrong away. Hieronymus from Regis. Also on that side, Mateus. Not a bad ball in, and what a good save! Meyer with the header, and a brilliant save by Peter Shilton. Mateus, a superb cross, and Norbert Meyer comes in here. Unmarked, look at that, and Shilton turned it over. Oh, bit of elbows in there. Armstrong. Turned it in nicely. Mabbutt shot! So close to a goal in his first international at this level. Rummenigge. Mabbutt struck that absolutely instantly. As the ball came out of a crowded penalty area, Schumacher to his left and off the post. Mariners making a run down the left. Checked a bit now as England bring Thompson forward. Devonshire, who crossed from left to right. Oh, it was nicely done. This is Wilkins with the cross. Regis far post. Hill. Good save by Schumacher from Ricky Hill. Ray Wilkins with the chip ball to the far post. Regis the header back. Hill the flying header. Schumacher the flying save. Alofs. Oh, it's a good ball. Rummenigge. Oh. Memories of Madrid in a way there when he was quiet for so long and then thundered a shot against Shilton's crossbar. Well, on that occasion, it was a good ball through. And Rummenigge, probably speaking with his record behind him, Alofs' pass, Rummenigge will no doubt feel he should have scored. Counts. And again, that's nicely played. And so is that. Oh, and Armstrong's pass went wrong. Rummenigge. Side netting, but Chilton got a hand to it. And what an important save it was. Unfortunate for Armstrong, the back pass here ricochets, and as it does so against his own player, Rummenigge is in from a, well, not too bad an angle. Chilton a good save. Sent through to Litbarski, and now Rummenigge. That's easily done by him. Rummenigge, the scorer for West Germany. Jupp Derval applauds. Litbarski, who's just come on, plays a part in the goal. Coming 17 minutes from the end, Rummenigge, who'd been lying in wait for an opportunity like this. Litbarski is the player there who touches the ball back to him, away from two England defenders, and that finish absolutely clinical. Rummenigge. Here's Litbarski. Rummenigge's arriving! Oh, it's there! 2-0. And the same combination works again for the Germans. Derval's team go two in front. It's the near post ball. Rummenigge sticking out a foot as he slid in there. And 2-0 to the Germans. Chipped into the far post, there's a chance there. Oh, Gary Mallett was in there again. What a good effort. So close. And Butcher's on the near post, turned back and driven into the net by Tony Woodcock. Consolation at least for Bobby Robson's team, as Tony Woodcock, once of Cologne, scores against the Germans. From the corner, Terry Butcher's presence on the near post, again important. He held the ball on, Woodcock turned and thrashed that into the top corner. Devonshire takes, plays it back to Kenny Sansom, whose control let him down. Still found Wilkins. And the referee blows to signal a West German victory by 2-1, and they become the first team from an overseas nation to win at Wembley twice, thanks to Rummenigge in the main. England's run of 13 games without defeat ends, despite a late revival in which Tony Woodcock scored.
Muller again. Long cross coming in towards Riedler. Good with his head! And just wide of the England goal. Riedler, so good in the air. He's not the biggest of men. At 5'10" is Karl-Heinz Riedler, but got up so well and was allowed a certain amount of space as well. Ron?
Yeah, well, this is exactly the ball I'm thinking of. They're over-hitting the centre. They're missing Pallister out. Riedler's done brilliantly. He's done that twice already, where he's pulled on Earl Barrett's shoulder. And I mean, he's very, very close to a goal there. I don't think he actually went for goal here. I think he's probably just trying to keep the ball in the danger area. What we also know, of course, today, Brian, is as well, all right, it's billed we would think as a friendly, although it's a US Cup game. But there's never, ever a friendly between us and them, is there?
Never, ever. Riedler. Klinsmann's up ahead of him. Effenberg's on the far side. Here's Stefan Effenberg with a shot over the top. But that's two chances the Germans have made in a fair amount of space in the last 90 seconds or so. Germany get it away again, up to Effenberg. And now, once again, Muller, who's having a terrific game through these midfield areas for Germany. Riedler's gone off him on one side, is still with Muller. He might try a curling shot. Beautiful save by Martin. But great attacking by the Germans. Barnes into Platt. 25 minutes gone, 0-0. Nigel Clough. Merson now away on the far side. He gets to Platt, and just over the German crossbar from David Platt. A little jump at the end of his run there showed that he was annoyed with himself, because he'd worked a wonderful position, And a good cross in, and a clear header. It was a much more difficult header that he scored with against Brazil, but...
Yes, I mean, but this is David Platt at his best. Forget the finish. I'm not talking about the finish. The timing of the run from midfield. I'd like to see him doing that an awful lot more against these, because I think he can exploit the sweeper. He's just got too much on it, actually. I think they were looking for a bit of an offside on Platt as well, but he timed his run brilliantly there. And as you say, the thing is usually excellent, that he hasn't done.
Here's Mateus, the little chip for him. It's Effenberg, he's released here. Stefan Effenberg with a shot, and Germany score. Effenberg, the scorer. 26 minutes gone, and England just a moment ago so close to being ahead. Find Nigel Martin beaten by Effenberg, and Germany are a goal ahead.
Yeah, but he's been threatening this all match, Effenberg. He's been running down that right-hand gully all game. Great chip in from Mateus. That was why David Platt's run there was so important, wasn't it? That's one of the few times yet that we've burst from midfield and got ahead of the ball.
Schultz, well, that might offer something for Merson. Oh, a fabulous shot and a fabulous save. Merson caught that superbly on the volley. I thought for one lovely moment it was going to dip just in under that German crossbar, but up came Ilgner.
From here, Brian, I'd have put my mortgage on it. We're right behind that. It looks ill. That's a great save from Ilgner, because it looked as if it was past him.
England's corner. Clough throwing it in again. That's an easier one for Bodo Ilgner, and the little throw out trying to release Effenberg, but Sharp had got back there quickly for England. Here's Ince. Effenberg has stayed down. The game goes on. There's Walker on the far side. Ince gets it back again from Barnes to Ince, and it's a goal by Platt, and it's 1-1. A super move by England, thoroughly deserving a goal, and David Platt once again right on the end of it. Some excellent work by Ince, but teamwork from first to last. Ince's ball, Platt's finish, and England level.
I think that might be the best goal England have scored during Graham Taylor's reign. Some delightful passing led up to two great 1-2s with Ince. And here he just measures the ball across the face of the goal. And David Platt doing and atoning for what he should have done earlier, but doing what is the best in the England team at, arriving in the box.
Absolutely ripped the German defence apart. A wonderful goal for England. Barnes again, trying to hit a ball through for Merson, and also for Clough in there. Buchwald for Germany gets it away up towards Effenberg. Barnes again with a header, finding Paul Merson with it. Merson in turn finding Paul Ince. Ince from long range maybe. He's got to find a yard first. He finds that yard and is pushed away well again by Bodo Ilgner. A ferocious shot there from the England midfield man.
Yes, good positive play. He's looking here actually for an outlet. He's looking to pass this off, realises he's not got one and says, I'll go myself. And as you say, Ilgner's made a very, very good block on that.
So, corner for England. It's with Barnes. It's with Sinton, and down at the post again goes Ilgner. Klinsmann stops momentarily, but here's a chance now for Ziege. And Martin just got a touch on it, but Klinsmann finishes it off, and Germany go back into the lead. Nigel Martin just got a hand to that shot of Ziege's, and for a moment it looked as though England was safe, but that vulture of vultures, Klinsmann, was in there, and it became a formality. Just got a touch there, but here's Klinsmann arriving.
What is nice about them today as well, they look to be playing the way we would associate German sides to play. I mean, there was a thing in the 1990 World Cup where they weren't the most popular winners, were they?
Well, they were flying around looking for penalties all the time, weren't they? Apart from anything else. Ince with a shot, just wide of the German goal. Graham Taylor with plenty to reflect on. And